Hello, everyone. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what's this about? Or if you've seen the title, then you probably know what this is. But welcome to the first ever. I'm already screwing this up. Great. Welcome to the first ever video of Sakura Beach. Now, this is log 9, or episode 9, I guess, since it's a video now. But you know what? This game is starting to tear me apart. Well, visual novel is starting to tear me apart. So you know what? I'm gonna catch my recording, my reactions on it, and if I can speak properly, I will also be able to talk through the thing without being torn to shreds by the actual visual novel. So without further ado, and before I start stammering again, let's get into it. Why don't we? In the end, I wandered back to the apartment, but the hours pass, and there's still no sign of either of them. I wouldn't have asked if I knew that it would upset them so much. Sometimes I really do hate myself. Spending a little bit more time thinking before saying something. Oh yeah, forgot to mention before we go any farther, back in the last one, we basically killed the rest of the day, and by asking a question, if you guys don't know, please go back to the last log, and you will be able to see what happened. But basically, we asked both Ayumi and Momoko a question, and we ended up killing the whole entire day, rest of the day, and apparently we haven't seen them since, and it is currently morning, or at least daytime, I don't know when. So immediately after hearing that we haven't seen them, or I haven't seen them in a long time, and it being daytime, that scares me. That really scares me. So, yeah. And they ended up splitting away from us, or me, in both opposite directions, wanting some time alone. Dang idiot. I'm a dang idiot. That would really do me a world of good. But I can't just sit here and mope. I need to find them and bring them back home. Dang it. I should have been a lot more careful with what I said. Yeah, should have. I didn't know asking them would upset them so much. You pretty much just already said that. She responds. Oh, I feel immediately relieved. Then I actually read it. I'm fine. I'm at the cliffs. Why the cliffs? Why the cliffs? Now that sends chills down my spine. Normally, when she messages me, she barely cares about spelling at all. The fact that she said something so short and so correctly, she must be absolutely furious with me. It's true. I will say that. I've gotten texts from people, and I can tell whenever they are either mad at someone or mad at me, because their English is like perfect. Their grammar, their spelling, everything is perfect. So immediately I'm like, oh crap, they're mad at me. Most of the time they're mad at someone, but occasionally they are mad at me. So yeah, that does come out through text. So if you're trying to give off the impression that you're not angry, whether be it at someone else or at the person you're texting, try to mask that. Okay? Try to end up typing as if you're not angry. But yeah. I need to go apologize to her immediately. Yeah. Let's try Ayumi too. She responds too. Mind your own business, you fool. Well, that's Ayumi for you. I think I should see her first. Sure. Ayumi? Yeah. To my relief, I see Ayumi at the park, sitting down on one of the many benches. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to approach her. Just act natural. Do your best to smile. Ayumi? She looks back at me. Seiji, I hope you're here to apologize. But I don't understand what I said to both of you. Please, just talk to me. I don't want it to upset you. Oh, Seiji. I know you've never meant any harm to either of us. You're a bumbling, awkward fool, but you're not one who's nasty in any way. But you really don't understand a girl's heart. That's why I'm asking you, what's wrong? I'm a fool, I admit it. Wow. So help a fool here. Help out a fool. Are both of you so scared that I'm just going to leave you both behind? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Perhaps. And she's smiling, at least. But as with everything about you, I know there's more to it than you're letting on. You've always tried to hide your own hurt. Trying to hide your own hurt? Like he's trying to hide the fact that he's hurting inside? I don't know. She moves a bit closer to me, looking me in the eye. You haven't been yourself for months. I haven't? I didn't really notice. Why do you think I haven't been myself? Normally, when Momoko teased you, you turn as red as the sunset in front of us. Is it sunset out? It looks like it's like noon. Okay. You're really a shy person. She looks back towards the horizon, something melancholy about it. Right now, all you do is just nod and smile. Oh yeah, before I go on, I did take a look at the screenshot menu, and I noticed I had 7 screenshots to go. It was like 2 on the first page. It was like 2 on the first page, 4 on the second page, and 1 on the third page. So yeah, and by the way, there's 6 on each page, except for the last one being 3. So there's 15 screenshots. So out of 15 screenshots, I have 7 left. So I'm like halfway through the game, ish. So yeah, okay. Alright. It's as if you're barely recognizing what's happening around you right now. Leaning back on the bench, she stares up at the stars as they slowly emerge from the orange sky. If it's sunset, either show that it's sunset or show that it's nighttime. Because I will understand it being sunset and it's showing nighttime because nighttime is coming up. But it's showing daytime, and it's not even showing daytime like late daytime. It's showing like noon, like I said. This is confusing me. You're somewhere else right now. I don't know where. Maybe it's somewhere between the North Dipper and Orion's Belt. North Dipper. Is that like the Big Dipper? Knowing you. Yeah, true. But wherever it is, it's far away. True. There's none of Ayumi's haughtiness right now. Haughtiness? Okay. She's being completely frank with me about how she feels. True. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel how you're slowly drifting away somewhere? Is this what Momoko was talking about? This trip was the first time we've seen you in weeks. You're sacrificing all of your time for that dream of yours. But if I don't make sacrifices, how will I reach that dream? It's not a question of how much you want to give up for it. It's a question of whether you'll find what you want out of that dream. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's not about what you're willing to give up. It's about what you're willing to get out of it. I think, right? I don't know. That makes sense, though. Have you ever thought if that is really what you want? Of course, it is. Of course, it is what I want. Why else would I work so hard for it? Is that so, Seiji? Have you looked deeper? Or is something else driving you to do this? That is what I'm trying to work out. I don't really know why it's such a big deal. Lots of students do nothing but put their time into study, don't they? It's not the same when it's you. How is it not the same? Yeah. Because you're acting like how you used to, back when we first met. Really? She's bringing that up now? I admit, I was a troubled kid. A lot of things had happened. But I guess sometimes the past comes back to you in weird ways. Something has happened, and whatever it is pushing you along this path. You have to decide what it really is that you want out of life. If you sacrifice everything for the sake of an ambitious dream, there is no telling what you may miss out on if you do. And you do not know if that dream will merely leave you empty. Wow. Getting inspirational here. Dang. Jeez. For a desire like yours, it's not one that can be sated? S-A-T-E-D. Sated? Okay. Sated so easily. Excuse me. I doubt that once you get where you want to be, you won't look back without regret. Well, I'm not very smart. The only thing I can do is give a lot of time to do something. That's why I'm giving so much time to studying right now. I swear that we'll spend a lot of time with each other once exams are over. Will you? Or will you simply continue for the next exam? And the exam after that? Demons move faster than you can run, Seiji. Wow, that's true. Wow. No matter what you do, know that I'll do my best to be there when you need me. Thanks, Ayumi. But if you keep running away, I might trip over one day and as I run after you. And then you'll disappear into the horizon. She looks out towards the sea then. Okay, she made a face there, and I couldn't exactly tell what it was. But that slightly intrigued me. Like, really, really much. Something's hurt you lately, Seiji. There's no hiding it. I've known you for nearly as long as you've known yourself. Whatever it is, it's what's driving you to hide from us. I've played the fool for long enough. So you may hide behind those smiles and gentle words, but the truth can never be hidden. You're sounding like a superhero again. Perhaps I am. But it makes what I'm saying no less true. That's very true. Very true. She may sound like a, inspirational person, but what she is saying is very true. She finally stands up from the park bench and stretches. I'm going back to the hotel. Do not think this is over, Seiji. Before we leave this place, we will talk about this. I understand. She nods and smiles gently. I suppose I can let you off just this once, you fool. She slowly walks off then. I guess it's over for now. I still have to go see Momoko, though. True. One reason why I'm worried about Momoko. She's at the cliffs, and she is angry and probably depressed. And yeah, I don't like this at all. Dots. More dots. More dots. And transition. I wander back to the cliffs after talking to Ayumi. Does Momoko know the way to my secret spot? Sure enough, she's standing there, looking out at the sunset. Momoko, are you okay? Seiji, I'm fine. She looks out towards the rippling ocean before her. Seiji. By the way, sunset. Cliffs at sunset. Thank you. I wish you would really see me. But I do see you. No, you don't. You don't see me at all. That's why I'm scared that you'll disappear one day. You're so busy thinking about your dreams and achieving these grand things. But you still don't see me. I don't understand. I know that you don't. That's what hurts so much. She walks over to me and leans against my shoulder. You're adorable, Seiji. No matter how much you fail to see what's around you, I can't help but feel the same way about you that I've always have. Feel about me? What do you mean? She shakes her head. Something about her seems really lonely. Wake up from that dream, Seiji. I know that you're looking for your answer out there, among the stars. Don't look up there for what you want. Look down here instead. I don't say this because I want to hold you back or anything. But I say this because I don't want you to reach that pinnacle, yet not find what you really want up there. What is she talking about? She's struggling to find the words she wants to say. Is there something you haven't been telling us? This isn't like you at all. For weeks now, you've barely said a thing to either of us. Please, Seiji, what is bothering you? And why are you pushing us away because of it? I didn't know I was pushing you away. Wow. It does seem like she's mad at us, but it seems more like she's disappointed in us. Wow. I feel really bad about going after Ayumi. Really bad. I just needed some time to think about something. Think about what? What is it you can't tell me? I've known you for so long, Seiji. So why can't you tell me about this? It's just complicated. Is it ever simple with you? She reaches out to me, putting one hand on my cheek. Adorable, silly Seiji. You're a puzzle far more complex than anyone could ever guess. I wish I knew where to put all of the pieces. But only you can do that for me. When you finally have the courage to talk, I'll be here for you, like I always have. She pulls her hand away, looking back towards the ocean. It looks like someone is listening in. Psst. And Ayumi was listening in what seems to be the whole time. Ayumi pops out of the undergrowth. I was just ensuring that nothing strange was happening. Sure. Nothing strange at all. The point the two of them have tried to tell me is that I may regret studying so hard. That's true. Yeah, I can see a bad... Perhaps they're right. They're both right about something happening too. But I still don't want to talk about that. What they made me realize is that what happened has affected me more than I admitted to myself. In the end, I try to choose ignorance over the truth. And yet that didn't work at all. What Ayumi said is that if I don't get out of this mindset, would I ever stop? Would I just keep going for the rest of my life at this pace? Give up everything just to do the next exam, next assignment, to get that next promotion? It's left me with a lot to think about. Hey, Oh, man. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this term, but have you ever heard of the term yuri? Oh, crap. Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? I'm not exactly happy about yuri. I mean, if it's, what does they say? Like, is it, like, I don't know. If it's not too bad, then okay, I'm fine with it. But, if it's like hentai or anything, then yeah, I'm not okay with it. But at the same time, good gosh, never thought this was going to happen. Also, it's a screenshot. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get this image out of my head for a while. They're passionately locking their lips together. I swear, that's what the dialogue reads. They're ripe. Well, it's all squashed against each other. The two of them stand there for the longest time. As time passes, this kiss gets more and more lewd. What the... Oh my gosh. I swear that they are using the tongues. This would almost look like a scene out of a romance movie. Really? As I look down, I can't help but notice where their hands are moving. It's too much to behold. Were you saying something, Seiji? Is something wrong? Gee, I wonder what it is. How could they be acting like nothing is happening at all? Why is Ayumi joining in on this teasing? Has Momoko finally corrupted her morals? I believe so. My morals are being corrupted right now, as a matter of fact. You two. Why are you... Is something wrong, Seiji? You're all red. Gee, I wonder why. I don't know if I... Can you tell if I'm red or not? I think I am a little bit. What the heck? Gosh. They immediately go back to what they were doing when I interrupted them. They're really getting into it. No. There are rare moments with these two where I'm left speechless. This is one of them. Seiji! Momoko calls out to me with a seductive tone. What are you doing over there, Seiji? It's better to participate than it is to watch. Morals, please stay intact. Please stay intact, morals. I'm asking from the bottom of my heart. If you simply stand on the sidelines for the rest of your life, you will have never truly lived. Seize the moment, Seiji. I don't want to seize this moment! Even during this situation, Ayumi finds a moment to give me a motivational speech. Gosh. No, I'm fine over here. Thank you. Aw, live a little, Seiji. There are times where you must try new things. I don't want to try this new thing. Is this what this is all about? Trying new things? Are they... I can't even think straight. Neither can I. Despite my best efforts, I can't help but keep watching their lips. They pull back sticky strands between their mouths. Most likely saliva. This is nice. You're so right. It would be even nicer with a third person. That is true. What are you doing over there, stupid? Look, I'm fine. You two go ahead. I just remembered something I need to do. I need to get away from them. Give my head a time to cool off. Dots. More dots. More dots. Oh, thoughts get out of my head. This is not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Oh my gosh. I guess we could go a little farther. Not in that way. It took me a while to get back home. Only after completely submerging myself several times did my head cool off. Both of them are waiting for me. Oh, son of a... Now both phones are going off. Sorry about that, guys. Oh man, I don't know if I can take these girls anymore. My gosh. This game is breaking me. This game is breaking me. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, Seiji. Nice to see that the fool has come home. Nice to see you both too. Both of them are acting as if nothing happened. Maybe I should just do the same for now. I'm pretty tired today, so I'm probably gonna head to bed early. Before you rest, can we talk? I guess that's alright. You're not very good at hiding things, Seiji. Especially not from yourself. I'll give him that. Don't you think that you're running away? That's what about space has you so obsessed with it. Ah, I see. I think I get what Momoko's talking about. That part about space, that being that he wants to go to space to kind of escape everything on Earth. which I can understand them. I can understand them fully, but I actually don't want to go to space at all. And space is really cool, but I'd rather observe it from here on Earth. Just anything outside of the atmosphere, I'm kind of afraid of. So yeah, perhaps I do, but I don't see what's so bad about it. Running away isn't going to solve anything. Until you face what's happened, I don't think you can really move on with your life. But you're not going to be ready to say anything today. Perhaps tomorrow? Perhaps the day after that? You'll be ready when you're ready. That's how he's always worked, after all. We know you too well, after all. Oh? Okay then. Rest easy, Seiji. Ooh, is this my bedroom? I like this bedroom. Dang. Okay, so was the bedroom before, which it actually had a bed. Is the bedroom before, like a living room of sorts? Or was it their bedroom? Because it was bigger than this bedroom currently is now. So I'm guessing it might be their bedroom? I don't know. I plop onto my back, just trying to clear my head. Of course, it's obvious that they want me to notice something. I can't work out what that is, though. I'm not sure how they knew that my listlessness is related to the past. You can bury the past if you try really hard. But sometimes something comes along which digs it back up to the surface. Excuse me. You guys know since the start of the video, I can't talk today for some reason. I think I'm tired or something, I don't know. They said that I look like what I used to. Do they mean when I found out the truth about my parents? Yes, I do remember this feeling. The pain of the past. No matter how much you try to bury it, it changes you. I will say that, yeah. No matter how much you try to forget your past, it does change you. I mean, unless something happens to you artificially, like amnesia or something like that, where you literally forget your past, then, that's given. But if you try to forget your past, no matter how much you try to forget it, it will change you. It's something you simply bear as you continue to walk forward. As much as I try to deny it to myself, they are right. But how do I deal with these unresolved feelings? It's something which isn't very simple to do. But it seems that they share my pain too. For their sake, perhaps I need to stop trying to escape and figure out another way to get through this. For now, though, what I really need to do is rest. I can't work out what I'm missing right now. Amy suggested that I was missing something the other day, too. Perhaps some sleep will be the best way for me to work it all out. The truth is that I received an unmarked letter in the mailbox a long time ago. The sender of the letter claimed to be my mother. She said she wanted to see me again after she left me in her father's care. What she had said was that she hoped that I had succeeded, despite her own poor choices. Even if I didn't notice it, I was sinking into desperate depression. Nothing she said in that letter was nasty or hurtful. Yet, thinking about it, she had left me with someone else and run away to somewhere else. And I cannot help but be resentful of that. Man, I feel sorry for this guy. Man, I'm guessing his parents got divorced, and then his father ended up taking custody of him. And I'm guessing he can see his mother every now and then. But yeah, that kind of sucks. It almost seems like since his father took custody over him, it seems like the mother kind of almost broke herself off from the family. That seems kind of bad. The truth is that I've been distrusting of everyone around me for quite some time. Even my grandfather, the man who has been looking after me for as long as I can remember. I guess I have abandonment issues. Yeah, true. Well, that kind of makes sense. Yet, judging by what Momoko said to me earlier this week, she's also afraid of being left behind, just like I have been. Ayumi feels the same, no doubt. Despite their differences, those two are connected in this strange way. They practically have one heart. True. When one of them feels something, the other does too. How strange. I know what it's like when someone leaves you for a grand unknown adventure. Yet, in the end, that's all I want to do, too. Just free myself of my problems and slip away somewhere among the stars. That's why I'm so driven. I want to escape, and I'm allowing nothing to stop me. Whether or not that is the right thing to do is another matter entirely. Excuse me. They know that I've been acting like a hermit for weeks. Ayumi said that I was acting like I used to when we were little. Yeah, I don't exactly know what she's talking about. Judging by what they both said, they both know that what's hurting me now is about the past. They just haven't fit all of the pieces together. Oh well, I won't worry about it now. Tomorrow is another day. Dots. More dots. More dots. Transition. You know what? We're going, 35 minutes? Roughly? You know what? I haven't done very much, and since this is being the first video, episode, I'm gonna do a little more. I usually do 20 minutes, whereas, gameplay of, actual video games, I do, half an hour, maybe more. But, yeah, I'm gonna go a little farther on this because I haven't played this in a long time, and this being the first episode, why not? And then the next morning passes uneventfully. Before I know it, we're already back on the beach. Momoko insisted that she needed to catch up on sleep. So it's just me and Ayumi today. This ain't good. I have a feeling this is gonna turn out a little bit bad. Ayumi seems to be in a lot more confident in the water. Oh, good. Good. She's now able to handle herself in the surf. In the surf? Is that like in the waves and stuff that come onto the land? I don't know. I head out there too, just to make sure she's fine. Hey, Ayumi. Having fun now? I guess it's kind of fun. You're handling yourself really well now. I think if you keep this up, you could become a great swimmer. Of course I'm doing well. I told you that I could do it, Seiji. But don't think that I'm going to let your praise go to my head or anything, you fool. I know. If there's one thing that's wounded easily, it's her pride. Yep. If anything about her is wounded easily, it's definitely her pride. Definitely her pride. Ayumi is the sort of person who, when she sets her mind on something, refuses to allow others to help. I can see that. Which is kind of strange when I think about it now. When I offered to teach her how to swim, she accepted it. Of course, your contribution slightly helped. Only slightly. Only slightly? Only slightly? Nice to know that I helped. Oh. Only a little bit. Yes, I get it. Don't think this means you can get away with being a raging pervert when I'm not looking. Good gosh. Why the assumption of a pervert? Why? My grace only goes so far. Like, what about those girls you saw in the hotel's pool, Seiji? I haven't seen them again. They've probably left by now. I should have known that you would try to cover this up. You've been trying to build a harem, haven't you? No? It would be nice to have a harem, but no. I haven't been trying to have one. Seiji, harem? Well, why would I want to build a harem? I haven't even had a girlfriend before, let alone multiple girlfriends. True. I see. You must be a harem king who knows how to hide his true intentions. A villain which makes himself seem like a fool, but is actually manipulating everything in the background. Is your arcana that of the jester? Are you comparing what I do to a video game again? No! I stopped playing those years ago. By the face and the reaction, I'm gonna guess that's a big fat yep. They're for children, after all. What do you think I'm doing? As a player, what do you think I'm doing? I am 20 years old and I am still playing video games. But we're getting off the main point. You've been building a harem behind everyone's backs. No, I have not! And I plan to expose the truth. You can try to, but there's... I was literally just about to say, there's no harem, but Seiji said it for me. Literally those exact words. I swear, why does she keep making accusations like this? But if there's more than one person who loved you, what would you do? Eh? What would I do? You aren't being serious, right? I am being completely serious. Okay. Okay. Time to think. What would you do? Would you actually form a harem? Depends on what the girls are like. I mean, for me, depends on what the girls are like. That's a really good question. What would I do? Oh, son of a... And I have a choice. I have a choice. The choices are... I'd be willing to try it out. Polygamy is illegal. And for those of you who don't know what polygamy is, basically it's having more than one wife or girlfriend, or I guess of that sort. So yeah. So basically, the first one would be going against Ayumi, and the second one would be going with Ayumi. You know which one I'm going to do, you know? Polygamy is illegal. I will say that. I mean, do I want a harem? Do I personally want a harem? It'd be nice to have one. But after a while, I would end up picking one of the girls as a wife. Now obviously, the others that I pick aside from the others that I don't pick aside from the one that I pick would be crushed. Their hearts would be crushed and all that, all that jazz. But at the same time, I don't want more than one wife. I more or less want to give my pretty much everything to one person. I don't want to have multiple people to give my support to, because then it's going to be very difficult and a very hectic life. So yeah, I'd want a harem, but after a while I would pick a girl, yes. Excuse me. My throat's been a little dry, sorry. So yeah. I'm going with polygamy is illegal. I'm pretty sure that's the one that is going with Ayumi. Well, why would I? Polygamy is illegal, Are you really so narrow-minded? Have you ever stopped to think about what... Another screenshot. Oh no. The text says it all. I don't know how, but Ayumi just lost the top part of her swimsuit. Thank God she has her hands over her chest, breasts, whatever you want to say, but this game is breaking. I stopped listening to her as I watched something unfurl before me. Ayumi's top slips off, seemingly becoming untied by a pair of unknown hands. Unknown hands. Gee, I wonder who those hands could be. I can feel the blood rushing to my face. Now this is a side I am not going to see very often. I love that dialogue. Now this is a side I am not going to see very often. Nope. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Didn't you have something you wanted to say, you fool? Oh no, she hasn't realized it yet. The screenshot, the little CG screenshot, shows her covering herself up with the swimsuit falling into the water. Touching the water and falling into the water. But it seems that as the dialogue is going, Ayumi hasn't realized it yet. And apparently Seiji is looking right at her chest, completely unblocked off. Crap. Ayumi, just say it. Don't stand there with your jaw hanging loose. What is the problem? She still hasn't noticed it yet. Wading through the waves towards me, I can feel a nosebleed coming on. They're bouncing. No, don't think of that. Don't look. Honestly, why aren't you... Ayumi looks down at her exposed chest. Her eyes go wide with shock as she quickly dives beneath the water. This is Ayumi screaming, but I'm not screaming into the mic. No! How did this happen? Seiji, did you have something to do with this? No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. Stop shouting. People are going to notice. Look, I'll help you find... No, I refuse to let a wild beast like you handle it. Wild beast? I didn't have anything to do with it. There's no telling what you would do with it if you... Her face goes really red and her eyes begin to roll around. No. Why am I thinking of something like that? What do you want me to do then? Um, just stand guard while I find it. But don't you dare look. I will administer divine punishment unlike any I have before. Oh dear. Oh dear. I know. Just hurry up. Fortunately, she manages to calm down enough to begin her search. The waters are too shallow, though. There's barely enough water for her to hide in. Her chest comes dangerously close to slipping into that one sentence. What am I thinking about? I'm supposed to ensure that no one sees her. It's here somewhere. I'm sure it is. She's growing more desperate by the minute. And the longer she's exposed, the harder it is for me to not to look. Don't think about it, Seiji. This is his thoughts, actually. Here it is. She tries to put it on while still underwater. This is a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Her fingers fumble as she tries to put it on. The top irregularly squeezes her chest, nearly causing it to slip off several times. Eventually, she manages to get it back on. Dots. More dots. More dots. Oh dear. I'm going on a little longer than I expected. Well, with the transition and the absolutely no ambience whatsoever, I'm going to stop it here. This has been Sakura Beach, apparently episode 9, and I actually know it's 9. So we got to see 2 screenshots today. And seems that we made up with the both of them, with both Momoko and Ayumi. That's good. Seems that Momoko was a little tired, so Ayumi and I went out to the beach, but I have a feeling that Momoko didn't exactly stay at the hotel room. Now, it was never pointed out, but it did say something about unknown hands. So, yeah. Alright, so this has been Sakura Beach, episode 9. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to hold out much longer. With having 2 screenshots almost back to back, I have a feeling that, yeah, we're getting close to the end. I have a feeling we're getting close to the end. I mean, being 9 episodes and having them being about half an hour-ish long. I mean, this one's almost an hour long for granted. Well, my bad. My complete bad. So, this game is going on like a 5 to 10 hour game, or visual novel. I mean, if you, like, kind of, did it on your own, it'd probably be more like 5-6 hours, but, wow. So, I don't know.